Hello, everyone. How are we all today? Welcome. Welcome back. Who have we got in? We've got Winter's here. I'm really sorry you're not feeling good, Winter. I really hope you feel better soon. That's the trouble. We're hanging around with the wee ones. When I worked in the school for a bit, I was constantly getting colds and stuff. So I feel your pain. Hello, Julie. How are you? Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Sam. Who else is here? Clark's here. Hello, Clark. And Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Thank you, Sam. I know you just told me without me needing to ask now. That's good. Thank you. I just have faith now that it just starts, but it's still good to know that you can all see and hear me. And hopefully that the picture's clear as well. Hi, Philip. So, back. I am back with Flying Home, the 1,000 piece Ravensburger that you all voted for out of a total of four. And yeah, I really enjoyed it last week. I did the full sort on the live last week. So I was a while doing that, but I was happy still with what I managed to put together in the live as well. Hi, Angela and Natalie and Sarah. You're all here. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, it's lovely that so many people are here. Oh, and I missed Sonia. Sorry, Sonia. Hi, Helen. Forgot it was a later start today. Drove like Schumacher thinking I was late. Oh my lord. Love it. Oh, don't get into any accidents for my live streams, please. Oh, hi, Kathleen. How are you doing? Oh, that tickled me. Sorry. Right. Yes. The puzzle that was voted for is Flying Home. It's a Colin Thompson puzzle and a little bit different for him. Nice open scene we have here. Still quirky and kind of crazy, as all of Colin Thompson's puzzles are. But yeah, definitely less cluttered than many of his puzzles. We actually have a sky going on in this puzzle. So I'm looking forward to carrying on with it. And I was really pleased, as I say, with the build progress last week, considering I did all of the sorting in the live stream. I was really chuffed. So I managed to get done the red balloon, the blue balloon here, and this blimp here. And then I worked on these two birds and the blue parts of the sky. So that filled in a little bit of this. Um, I'll talk to you about my other pieces that I still have left to put in and what I'm going to do next. But first, I've got a couple of puzzles I want to show you that I built last night. 2 seconds. Somebody saying. Hope you enjoy it, Julie. I've done the 24 and it's incredible. Oh, is this a live puzzle? Oh, yeah. That all of a sudden there's a puzzle along on that going on now. The 3,000 piece version of the 24K live puzzle, which is by Educa. Both of them are by Educa. And yeah, seems like a lot of people are buying that and have it in their collections and want to do it. So it's become a puzzle along, everyone. And highly likely that I'll end up doing it too. I just get swept along by all the excitement, all the puzzle along excitement. uh, hang on. Good morning, Vicky and chat. Lurking from work. Happy puzzling. Hi, SS. How you doing? Morning, B. Puzzle looks fun, Vicky. Yeah, it really is. It's good to have you back, by the way, Winter. Miss you when you're not here, you know, when you're not in the lives. I hope you had a good week, though. Yeah, it is fun. Like all Colin Thompson's, it's fun. But it's nice that there's definite sections I can sort into. I actually have decent sized piles of pieces for the sorting on this puzzle, which is unusual for Colin Thompson. So I'm looking forward to carrying on with it. Um, Forgot today was Thursday until my wife, who is also named Vicky, reminded me. Yeah, I know. I often need reminding of what day it is. I do lose track quite easily. I'm glad you're here, though, Philip. Hi, Soul Empress. How you doing? It's 13:33 in Denmark. All right, you're an hour ahead. Yeah, I'm an hour later today. Do you know what? I needn't have bothered because so I was supposed to be helping this morning with the school that I do my lollipop lady job at, the crossing patrol. I sometimes help them when they go on like trips, and because it's like a city, it's in the center of town, so they often walk to nearby places. And they've got their sports day today, and they walk to a nearby place. It's like a grassy area, not far, to get there. And so they have a couple of big roads to cross to get there. So I said I would help them walking there, and I thought, oh, that could take a while because they basically decant the whole school. And they sort of get that they leave in kind of dribs and drabs, a class at a time, and everything. And I thought, oh, I might not make it back for 11:30. Well, I needn't have worried. I've been back for like ages. I was catching up on some on answering some comments. So I've managed to get that done. But I kept it as it was because I know that there's a few people appreciating the not quite so early mornings uh with the 12:30 start. So yes, if I've thrown a few people with that, I do apologise. But that's the reason why. Just not good on Saturdays because I sleep at that point when the live is on. Oh yeah, yeah. It's sort of a bit later on, isn't it, on Saturday? So, because I'm trying to cover as many countries as I can, so not too many people are asleep. But I do know it's late for some people. I mean, it's late for me by the time I've finished. That's impressive to be here. 4:30 a.m. Glad you're here. I know it is. Yeah, B, you're here super early. Oh, you're California, aren't you? Goodness me. I feel honoured. I've got people driving like Schumacher to get to me and waking up at 4:30. It's it's amazing. You're all amazing. Not nice, loves. Saturdays 4 p.m. in the Carolinas. Yeah. Yeah, so it's over in America. It's kind of afternoon for you, isn't it? On the Saturdays, that is. It's the perfect puzzle weather in Denmark today. Rainy and windy. Yeah, just need some good light. That's it. You're good to go. Sam, Vicky makes some builds. So you're feeling the 3P puzzle peer pressure as coined by Clark Kent. Yeah. Well, I just feel that all the time. It's not a bad feeling though. There's worse kinds of feelings, I guess. I was feeling it a bit for that life puzzle though, I have to say. Triple P, uh, good and exhausting. Won't lie. Birthday celebrations each day with different people, and then my nephew got sick, so we had minimal sleep. Oh, that's a shame. So it's like a big birthday hangover then. That's more humane for you, sure. For sure, yeah. Now both my sis and I are sick, so I guess we both caught it. Yeah. You can't avoid catching things sometimes, though, can you? There's just all sorts going around. Hi, Clark, turn on my TV to try to fall back to sleep. Haha. Something really boring. Marcia, received my usual Perspex t-shirt. The image of the puzzle pieces are striking. Oh, stinking adorable. Love it. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Look, I'm wearing mine. So do you know what, right? I think it was meant to be that I started later today because these arrived literally 25 minutes ago, and I wouldn't have been able to wear it for this live stream if I'd have been doing it at 11:30. And I say these because I've got two. So this is my usual Perspex. I'm hoping you can see. It's a tiny screen. I'm hoping you can see it. It says the usual Perspex, and it's got all the piece shapes, all the standard piece shapes, apart from edge pieces. And they've all got faces, and they're all standing in a line. And yeah, I got mine with in a V-neck t-shirt. I quite like a V-neck, so I'm so excited. This is my newest design in my merch store. So if you don't know, I've got a merch store. I'm sure you do because I've mentioned it several times now. But I've got a merch store. There's a tab on my homepage. There's also a shop button underneath this video, and I've linked some products related to this design. But yeah, it's a fun one, isn't it? I'm really pleased with it. And I say these because I ordered two. I also got this one. The proof is in the puzzling. on the roll sleeve t-shirt, which is the same kind of t-shirt I got my Ace of Puzzles design on. So there's only one design I don't have now personally, and that's the cat, the one with Grace on it. So I think I'm gonna get a mug with Grace on it. Um, a couple of wee accessories. I think that'd be cool. I've got three t-shirts now. So happy. I love them. I love them. I'm glad you like yours, Marcia. Thank you so much for buying one. I'm really glad you like it. Um, can't watch the Saturday stream because the kids have a BGT. Britain's Got Talent. Is that what that is? Oh, Kids Love. Yeah, that must be what you mean. Sorry, I thought it said have. I can't read today. SS, for World Speed Puzzling Championships, that will be 3 a.m. for me, but I will set my alarm clock for it, lol. Oh gosh, yeah. Although it goes on throughout the day, so you'll catch some of it at a normal time. But yeah, 3 a.m., that's pretty early, isn't it? Californians are a dedicated group. Yeah, clearly, clearly. OMG, I need to buy the t-shirt. Oh, good. I'm really glad you like it. I was so pleased with this. I've had this idea for ages. I just can't. I knew I wanted a line of puzzle pieces, all the standard shapes. I knew I wanted them to have faces and like arms and legs, and I knew I wanted it to say the usual puzzle specs, but I can't. Not my art, my digital artwork, I guess, is just not good enough to be able to bring it to life. So I gave the idea to somebody on Fiverr and they made it for me. But I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. I love the colours. They came up with the colours. I love they've done it really nice and bright. Um, I might get one in white as well. Actually, I think the colours would stand out nice against the white. That's my next purchase when I'm paid next week. Oh, thank you. I love my It's Brill Grace t-shirt. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I can only thank you all for buying my merch, and I'm just really glad you like it. Only on for a bit, has got to go out soon. Ah, sorry, Jasmine. I'm glad you're here though. Glad you're here now. Thanks, SS. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to mention my merch. I'm so glad it came in time for me to put it on for this live stream. I'm really pleased with it. Anyway, I did just say I wanted to show you a couple of puzzles. I did these last night. Sometimes I'm just watching TV and I just want to kind of do something with my hands. And so I pulled out a couple of wooden puzzles, and these are the ones. So these are both gifted from Sam. Sam, you'll recognise these. This is a Wentworth, 230 pieces called Lazy Reads by, now then, Katie. I can't read that very well because it's all in kind of script type writing. Katie Gabriella Steele, I think it says. And it's got cats and books, and the book titles have cat-related names. Gulliver's Travels, Pride and Prejudice, Romeo and Juliet, The Great Gatsby, Lord of the Strings, Les Miserables, Harry Porter. Can't read what these are supposed to be. Meow something. And yeah, you've got these lovely coloured cats. And then this is my tiny little Tolkien one from The Hobbit. It's Bilbo's conversation with Smaug, however you say it. So yeah, so I thought I'd just show you those. I just did them on the couch last night when I was watching TV with Freya. Got a hoodie and t-shirt on order. Should be here in a couple of days. Oh, good. I hope you like them. I hope you like them when they come. Thank you, Sarah. Hi, Miranda. You're the kind of puzzle friend we all wish for. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful puzzles. Yeah, to be honest, this was the only one I had. I think there might be one other Wentworth. There wasn't a Christmas Wentworth. Sam sent me a bunch of Christmas Wentworths, but this one isn't a Christmas one. So I thought I'll put this one together. It was fun. I feel like I'm over my aggrieved feelings towards Wentworth. I didn't feel bad about doing it anyway. Beautiful puzzles. Funny, I'm starting a wooden puzzle for this live stream. Oh, cool. Which one? Which one are you doing? What brand? Harry Potter. I know. OMG, I love the Hobbit puzzle. I know, me too. It's so cute. Anything Lord of the Rings though. It's just I love it. I love it. I would display this somehow if I knew how to. It's really nice. Um, looks like Chronicles of Narnia, but I can't think what the piping would be. Oh, oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the pun would be. Yes, no, I get you. I don't know what the pun would be either on that because all I can see is crow and ear at the end. Um, what is the name of the small one company? The small one. Oh, it's the boat. Hang on. It says here the Bodleian Libraries, University of Oxford. So I don't. I guess I don't know. I guess they've made it. I can't see bodleianshop.co.uk. So yeah, it's that's all it says. So I'm not sure who they got to make them, but that's what it says on the front. It's so cute though, isn't it? Ooh, I love it. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Getting completely sidetracked here, talking about t-shirts and wooden puzzles. Let's go back to Colin Thompson. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Try and attempt to put it over here and not drop it. There we go. Um, it's a uni dragon. Oh, I like uni dragons. I've only done one uni dragon. It was really fun. They're lovely, aren't they? When was it published? Um, hang on. This is tiny writing. Watercolor illustration by J.R.R. Tolkien for The Hobbit, 1937. Well, I assume that's when the watercolor was made. When was the puzzle made? I can't see a year for when the. Oh, wait a minute. It says Wentworth at the bottom here. Here we go. Produced in the United Kingdom exclusively for the Bodleian Libraries by Wentworth Wooden Puzzles. So it's a Wentworth. It's a Wentworth, but it's tiny writing. It's really hard to read. I can only see 1937 as the year, but I think that's when the artwork was done rather than when the puzzle was made. So I couldn't tell you a year for when the puzzle was made, but it does say Wentworth. So there you have it. Happy Thursday. Hello, how are you? So yeah, so I'm glad you like it. Well, it's just I'll show you those. Sometimes I like to do a couple of them off the camera, just in front of the TV. It's fun. Nice Wentworth. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if you can still get it. I mean, that's specifically one they've made for the Bodleian Libraries, so maybe you could still get it. I don't know, but um, yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, right, let's talk Colin Thompson. So these are the piles I have remaining from the ones I've sorted. And I'll grab the box lid for this so I can point to things. So this pile here is the big orange castle. This pile here is this pathway going up to the castle. Then this pile here is the greens, so all these fields. Then this pile in the bottom right here is this big balloon, this huge balloon in the corner. It's like patchwork. And actually, this balloon is also in the Bizarre Town puzzle. There's like a wee section over on the left, I think it was, and it's like this scene with the fields, and there's like a couple of sofas in the field, and then this balloon is flying over it. So it's like almost like a segment of this puzzle is in that Bizarre Town puzzle. So I'm quite familiar with the patchwork balloon. So that's that pile there. And then this pile here is the orange parts of the sky. So it's a gradient in the sky. It's like a sunset or a sunrise, and it's more blue up here, which I've done, and it's all kind of yellow and orange down at the bottom. So that's that. And then these are some leftovers from the blues that I haven't managed to put in yet. And these are some miscellaneous where I don't really know what to do with them, although that's green. I'll put that with that. I'm not sure why that was there. So they're just kind of separate. But yeah, so I'm going to do these first, the orange parts of the sky. I think that'll keep it nice and gelled together because I can attach it to this and this the bottom of this balloon. But then I think after that, I don't know whether or not to do the green or the patchwork balloon. I'm leaning towards the green. I'm leaning towards the green because there's lots of different shades of green. There's like hedges and things. There's trees. And there's darker greens and lighter greens and things like that. So there's things going on in the grass. So I'm thinking that might be easier, perhaps, to do than the balloon, but we'll see. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Um, and I will have to finish the live stream pretty sharp today because gauging it on how long my live streams usually go on for. This is going to be finishing about 3, and that's literally when I leave to go and do my afternoon shift. So, so I won't be able to kind of run over. But yeah, that's fine. I have an alarm set on my watch that so that it reminds me to get up and go. So yeah, I'll try and get as much puzzling done as I can. So I'm grabbing out these orange and yellow pieces, sky pieces. Um, I'm popping in and out while working. Hello, Claudia. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Green pile is standing out to me. Yeah, yeah. I'm leaning towards the green. I think leaning towards the green. The balloon and the green are both smaller than the other two piles. Um, so I will definitely do those two next. It's just which one I do first. Probably the green. Um, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm doing the sky just now. Did I get all those out? Yeah, I did. Uh, just glad they went to a good home. Yeah, I know what you mean. I always feel kind of slightly uncomfortable getting rid of my puzzles. Like, if I take them to a charity shop or something, because I'm like, oh, I hope whoever gets them looks after them. Sam, if you ever come across Wentworth Badger Moon, please let me know. I know you're a Wentworth master. Wentworth master. I like it. It's good to set your alarm when you're puzzling. Time flies every time. Oh, I know it does. I know it does. It's crazy how fast it goes. Will do, but I'm not browsing eBay nearly as much these days since they introduced the bioprotection fee for the UK. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit annoying. I've made a couple of purchases on eBay recently. One was successful and the other one wasn't. Um, but yeah, I don't buy from eBay that often unless I'm looking for something, rare that you're only going to find on eBay. Um, I don't tend to buy from there very often. I do sell on there sometimes. Again, that's kind of a faff, though, I must admit. Selling puzzles on eBay. Yeah, definite faff. Um, although they make postage a bit easier. Excuse me. Oh, that's the bottom of that balloon. There's actually some green in the sky as well. Just kind of between the orange and blue. Over here, there's some green. It's kind of strange. Um, So the more stark yellows are going to be closer to the bottom, and they're standing out to me at the moment. So hopefully I can just work with the gradient here and just kind of work my way up. Is that a colour? No. Um, Oof, I understand. In the past, I used to put an alarm for puzzling and video gaming. It would go off, I would turn it off and go on for another for 2 more hours, lol. Yeah, sounds about right. I can never put the pieces down. I know, I know. Well, the only reason I set an alarm is because it's my job, so I kind of have to turn up. But yeah, I mean, I don't keep track of the time as a general rule when I'm puzzling, so I would just completely miss it. Like it would pass me by if I didn't. So yeah, so I try to be good. Try to be a good way employee on that score. Went well this morning. The kids all made it to the sports day in one piece, so that's good. I did my job. Right. So we've got this is going to attach at some point to this spaceship. Um, so that hopefully will mean this isn't floating and this won't be floating once I've done these pieces, which I like. I don't like having loads of floaty pieces in puzzles if I can avoid it. And actually, usually there's lots of floaty bits in my wildlife puzzle when I'm building that. But this section I'm doing now is actually not too bad. I don't have that many floaty bits. So it's coming together really nicely. I've got some pictures that I need to put up. There's a bit of that balloon of the wildlife puzzle and the progress I've made on it because it's coming along really quite quickly. Been quite surprised by how fast it's been coming along. So yeah, look out for those. I'll be putting some pictures up probably sometime this afternoon. Yeah. That's another. Oh, that's the back end of this. Right. Okay, so that's good. Thought this was a separate balloon, but it's not. It's just the back end of this. There. And that one. Yeah, that goes there. Oh, I thought I'd found maybe a miscellaneous piece there, but I haven't. Um, that belongs to that. That's the bottom of that patchwork balloon. Um, that goes at the back there. Another one there. So right now I'm kind of finding them quite easily because they're attaching to things I've already built. That belongs around there somewhere. So that's quite handy. That's quite handy. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with that. They attach now. Wonder if I can get that bit in. Some of this is where the sky meets the grass, and I may well have those. In some cases, I may well have those in the grass pile. Um, ah, that's this. Oh, I can't attach it yet. It's oh, I can. It goes there. But I'm hoping I've not put too many in the grass pile. Too many sky ones, that is. Quite a deep orange on this side, so they're fairly obvious. Yeah, this is coming along nicely. I think that's part of the balloon. What's that? Is that part of the balloon? I think that is as well. Hmm. There, that's a bit of that pink flag. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So it's kind of like a really light green background hill here. Um, I'm trying to find the pieces for. That's a wee bit under there. Oh, there. And that one. Uh, right. Slow down a bit now. There we go. I'm just continuing to use um all the things that are in the sky to kind of guide me here. That isn't a sky bit. That's actually the balloon, but it's kind of like a cloud that goes across it at the top. So that's somewhere up near the top. There's a ladder there. Ah, that goes there. Right. And that goes there. Right. Ah, yay! Oh, I'm loving how it's connecting. It's starting to connect. It's good. Um, can relate. My dogs have to stop. My dogs have to start begging me to go to bed sometimes, otherwise I'd puzzle all night. I know. Sometimes you just can't. You just can't. It's like a good book, isn't it? You can't put it down. Lol. Now those dogs are better than an alarm clock. Yeah, that's right. They're very helpful. At Christmas, I'll puzzle at 3 a.m. sometimes, and my hubby will ask what time I came to bed. I tell him the Monica line from Friends, "This is my sickness." Yay! Finished the summer section of my Woodland Seasons puzzle from Gibson. Oh, yeah. On to the final one, which is Autumn. 2000 piece one. Soul Empress. I didn't actually know that I didn't actually know that Gibsons did 2000 piece puzzles. So when I saw you post that on the Discord, I was like, oh, I've never seen a 2K Gibsons before. That's coming along really fast. You're like done that season, done that season. Hmm. I got a coffee today. Um, I normally try and limit myself to 2 coffees a day, but I've had a third today. Sometimes you just need it. There. Uh, right. Now that's up here. Don't. I'm not even certain that's sky. I think that might be a bit of the pathway. Ah, now there's another little tiny structure here coming out of this main structure, and it's there. So let's see if I can find that. There. That's it. I think I may have a couple of pieces here of pathway where it's similar colour to this really light orange. There. Some of the pieces have pink in them. That's like nearest to the bottom. Trying to fill out this gap here. No. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Mm. Yeah, so this is attaching quite nicely. Let me find that bit. Yes. Here we go. This is coming along so well. I'm going to be done with this in no time. I better not jinx myself, eh? Right, I think that might be path as well. That's definitely some of the balloon. There. Can I find that piece? There. What's that? What's that one? Okay. So these bits here where there's some yellow, well, I think they're in the green pile. I think I'm going to end up doing the green next, if I'm honest with you. Right, using this kind of line of pink here to fill this bit in. So that was handy. And there's quite a lot of colours in this sky, so that's helpful. No, it's more blue, that piece. I have still got a couple of leftover blues. Where's this? There. Coming together nice and quick. Hello everyone. I'm a little late, 10 p.m. here. Hi Claire, how you doing? Yes, it's the 2001. Are you enjoying it? We'll have a third cup of coffee. I use the heart emoji ironically because my heart doesn't want it, lol. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, as I say, because I used to drink far too much, so I have been largely managing to stick with just the two. But just occasionally, I will have a third. Well, I'm lucky the woman I swapped it with had it in 4 bags, otherwise it'd be a lot of sorting. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that makes it easier, doesn't it? Nice. Seems to only be available as 500 piece here. Oh, really? Makes sense how it would be, but I wonder why it's not available in 2K over there. Yes, SS, I'm going to put it back in the bags. I forgot to section the 3K, because my son helped disassemble it. I hope I can find a buyer who likes challenge, lol. Oh, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. I found a new friend at church who'd never puzzled, and now I've got her hooked. Whoops. Yay! Well done. I'm so happy to have a puzzle buddy in real life. I know. I know. I wish I had one that lived nearby too. Be one of us. Sun is just coming up here in Dallas, Texas. Okay, well, at least it's coming up now and not in another hour, which is what would usually be the case when on my usual start times. I know someone who has done this seasons one in separate puzzles as well, she told me yesterday. Lucky. I know, it is lucky. I've got all of you guys though. Best puzzle group in the world. Literally the whole world. So there's not much sky going on here because it's where the castle is. I've pretty much done that little area of sky there. So most of these pieces are going to go, most of them are going to go over here now. Uh, let's just grab those other blue ones. There'll be a few blue bits in the castle pile, just where it's in the background, but I've obviously decided to sort it into the castle. Um, I don't know if I'll get to the castle today, but we shall see. So, what is that? Oh, that's the pathway again. So the actual colour of the smooth part of the path is really similar to these oranges in the sky. So I've done a little bit of mist sorting here. Possibly thinking these were towers or something, these bits on the castle, but they're not. So yeah, so that's fine. At least I know. Then is that? I think that might also be part of the path. What about that? I think that might also be part of the path. No. Oh, I've missorted quite a few. That's green. Not sure why that's there. That I think is the patchwork thing. So it just leaves these. There. So we're starting to see the edge of this balloon. Don't really know why I don't have those. Again, I assume I've sorted it into the balloon and there's just some sky in the background. So they came together pretty darn quick. It certainly feels like we found a lovely little corner of the internet. Yeah, it's a nice way of seeing it. It is. It is a lovely corner of the internet. Rudy with Autism Homestead. Oh, that's a long name. Well, I'll just call you Rudy. Hello, how are you? 7:09 a.m. Central. Okay. So is that same time zone as you then, Clark, is it? I've made tenderloins in the oven waiting for when my son gets home. I pick him up in about an hour. It smells so good. Ooh. You know, these live streams there's always a conversation about food. It always makes me hungry. Although I've actually eaten before the live stream today. But no doubt you'll all be making my mouth water by the end. Yes, you guys are my tried and true puzzle buddies. Oh, well, we're happy to be that. So true. Happy that Vicky does all this. Oh, thank you. Well, with the amount of puzzles that I'm doing and going to do, I feel like I need to live stream more to keep up with it. Yeah, same time for me in Texas. Yeah. Did you try any of the Danish candy I sent? Yes. Yeah, we did. We did. So none of us are a big fan of licorice. So we passed that on to somebody that we knew that does like licorice. So and they really enjoyed that. And we ate the turtles. We had those, and they were really nice. And I think we may have got about halfway through the bag of Haribo's. Haribo's, I mean, I don't think we've got that type here, but we've got quite a lot of Haribo's over here. But yeah, it was great. Thank you for putting that in the box. It was a nice wee surprise. We love tenderloins. Me too. um, to me too. So what you saying? Me too. To winter. Too cold lately to puzzle as I have to do in the garage. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Need to install some heating in there for you, Miranda. Don't forget to hit the like. Oh, thank you. Yes, please do. Please do. Look forward to Thursday and Saturday. The live, love the lives. Oh, good. I know the lives aren't for everyone, but a lot of people do seem to enjoy them, and I love doing them. And I find because I'm not doing less video content because of them. Um, I don't want to lessen the actual video content. Although the only reason there wasn't a video last week, probably won't be this week, is because I'm working on wildlife and I'm trying to get that done. Um, but yeah, the lives are. It's nice when there isn't a video to have the lives because I'm still puzzling and still doing that with you. So I mean, I honestly would do more lives. It would probably if I did do another live. I've sort of made a joke in the Discord 'cause since this random 3K life puzzle along popped up. I sort of made a joke about how I should just start live streaming every day. Which I wouldn't be able to do in fairness, but I don't know. I quite like the idea of doing like a small, medium, and large live. So like I do the small puzzles on a Thursday, like 1,000 pieces or less, and then on a weekend I obviously do my large piece counts, and then maybe I could do one on a Friday or something that's medium sized, like 2 and 3K or something. I've definitely started puzzling in my dreams. Your sleep puzzle, do you think? Just get up when you're still asleep and puzzle. Saturday evening puzzling is how I want to spend my Saturdays. Oh, good. Lol, way up there. My chat needed refreshing. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, mine does that sometimes. Vicky, you should never joke about lives as we'll hold you to it. Oh, yeah, I know you will. So I probably shouldn't. Be serious about the about doing it and doing another one because I really don't mind. I quite enjoy them, but yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do it every day. I don't, my kids would literally have to join the chat just to spend time with me. Be like, Mum, you're live streaming again. Does the whole world look like a big puzzle to you? Well, does it, Soul Empress? Clark, definitely. I also experience that when I'm gaming the same game for a long period at a time. Yeah. It gets like etched into your brain, doesn't it? Same when I was playing Witcher 3. Oh, I would look for leshies when walking in the park, lol. I actually know what that means! I love The Witcher 3. Do you know, I can't buy that for my Switch because if I do, you would not see me. There would be no live streams. I would be playing The Witcher 3. I loved that game. Absolutely loved it. I'd be looking for people to play Gwent with SS in real life. Just walking around trying to find somebody who'll play Gwent. That'd be me. Not looking for leshies, just or listening out for random snippets of conversation. You know how you walk around the world and you just overhear random snippets? I used to start to I used to start to think people were just going to randomly say stuff when I walk past, Witcher related. Seriously. This is why I can't buy it. I can't. I would get sucked in. If you could fit in another live, we would be all for it. Oh, well, I think it would have to be during the day. I don't think I can do another evening, like, because the thing is, I dance on a Monday evening and I do the live on a Saturday evening, and that takes me away from the kids really. So, I try and avoid using up more evenings. But I could do another daytime one while they're at school. That's not a problem. The only day I have free really is Friday now, and well, possibly Monday. Mondays I could do. Um, well, Witcher 4 is coming out in 2027. Ciri will be the main character, and I love. Yeah, yes, I've seen trailers for it. I know Ciri's the main character, and well, I think Geralt he'll make a wee what's it, cameo appearance, won't he? I hope he does because I like Geralt. He's one of the best things about it. I mean, I like Ciri too, but yeah, Gwent's fun. I collected all the cards. Anyone playing Claire Obscure? I'm obsessed. I have the music in my head and it's such an incredible game. No, I've never played it, but I bet there's somebody here who has. The 716. That's your time. Yeah. If I see a weird looking boulder, my go-to line is place of power, gotta be. Yeah, that's the one. Clear Obscure is on my wish list, waiting for the right sale, lol. Oh, it sounds good. I'll have to try it. Although I can't try anything that's gonna suck me in. Hmm. Right. Okay. Next thing. I'm gonna do green. I'm gonna do green. I'm not gonna do the balloon yet. And there's actually like a little river or stream running through the field. There's a couple of sofas on the field. We've got the flying saucer as well. A couple of little red splotches. I'm not sure what they are, like boats or something. So I'm just looking at the image. So I'm hopeful that I can get my bearings with this pretty quick and sort it out. This kind of where the grass meets the rocky path as well. That should hopefully help me along a bit. You called it the green pile. Yeah. Well, I may have been influenced by what you said a wee bit, Philip. Sometimes I'm just undecided, so I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. Hope you enjoy it as Clear Obscure definitely suck you in. Yeah. But the family is Switch and I'm on it all the time playing Dreamlight Valley. I know, I'm the same. Buy my kids stuff and end up using it more than they do. Created a YouTube channel for my kids and ended up becoming the YouTuber. Oh well, it's all good fun. Right, I'm gonna keep these to one side. I don't know. I still don't know where they go yet, but I'm just gonna have them handy. I think this goes in the grass somewhere. Yeah, it does there. And that's the boat. So we've got a little bit of the river here. Um, right. Okay, so I'll just keep pulling them out and see how I go. So I'm going to put these blue. There's like it's like a grayish blue, and it sort of blends into the green. And that's the river that you can see going through. So at the moment, that's standing out to me. So I'm just going to keep going along with that. That's the top of a little house. That's a sofa, I think, or an armchair. And there's a house down here, there, that goes there. Bright green. Yeah, I think there's plenty to go out here that will distinguish what's what. I think that might go that side. Okay, so just keep plugging away. More blue there. No, there, that's the armchair. Gonna have some floaty bits to start with, I think. That's really bright, so that goes up here. That goes there. So that is a candle, that red thing there. A candle, randomly. And a boat behind it with a pink sail. Oh, found the little dog. So in Bazaar Town, There's loads of little yellow windows or just little gaps in all the various bits and bobs, and there was loads of these little dog silhouetted. It's like Colin Thompson's like logo almost. And I've actually got a picture of it on the thumbnail. And I've found one. There's one in the flying saucer. I don't know how well you can see, it's tiny, but it goes there. There we go. Found the little dog. It's going to be my new favorite game, I think. Everything about it speaks to me. Good. That's well. All right. I love it when you find those. Certainly did, Sam. Yes, you did. I really like this puzzle. I'm going to get it. This one. Yeah. Well, I don't know how common it is now. I don't think it's that easy to find, but you can get it on eBay, I think. But it's the prices I've seen for it are quite a lot. But I hope you can find it. It is a fun one. I was lucky I got this gifted. This was from I should probably say that as well. This was from my members, Daryl and Leslin. They sent it to me along with a couple of other Colin Thompson puzzles, a couple of Seikos, and one of which I did. It's like a wee section. It's called Pepper Dreams, I think. It's like a wee section of the Bizarre Town puzzle because it was fun because I built it in the Bizarre Town video that I did in the second one, and then I put it on top of Bizarre Town, and it takes a little bit to actually see it on top. Um, but that was really fun. And then I've got another one called the Big Red Cupboard or something, Big Red Box. And that was fun as well. So that was lovely of them to send me those. So thank you, Daryl and Leslin, if you watch it. And they sent me this. It was still sealed. It was still in the shrink wrap. Uh, Really like this puzzle. Going to get it. Lol, that's funny. I forgot you created it for them. Haha, only if it gives me a Yerden or Quen sign buff. The places of power, I do all of them. Don't you? Is that what you're talking about? I barely used Yerden. I always used Quen and I used Axie for the shield bearers, and I use Odd. Um, and sometimes Igni. But I didn't use Yrden very often. Started playing that game, so loving it's an awesome game. Which one? Witcher 3 or Clear Obscure or Starlight Valley? Mainly use Facebook to play games. All right. Hi Lorraine. I've been looking for it, but it's not all that cheap. It's at least too much for my budget. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I've never had to look for it, obviously, because it was given to me, but and I honestly didn't know it existed before that. Um, but I did have a quick look. I think it was last week after I'd done the first live stream on it, and yeah, the ones I found were quite a lot of money. I don't think that I don't think it's that common anymore. It's relatively hard to find, but I mean, you may be lucky. Sometimes, sometimes you can be lucky. I hope you find it. Wait till you get to the Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine DLCs. They're even better. Hearts of Stone, I really, really enjoyed. Blood and Wine, I enjoyed, but um, the boss on that is a right pig. I managed to beat him. It was a pig, the vampire. And I got the good ending. I got the good ending with Yennefer as well. In Witcher 3, if you do a pure sign build with Griffin armor and max your Yrden, you'll kill all enemies before they can touch you. Oh, really? Ah, see. You're clearly more of an expert at this than me. So, how did you find the Blood and Wine boss? What's his name? Detlef. I think it's Detlef. How did you find that? Is it just easy peasy when you've done the Griffin armor and the Yrden? Sorry, I'm talking about Clear Obscure. Oh, okay. Right, got you. You are right. It's very expensive. Maybe I will come across it at a thrift shop. I have found a couple of rare puzzles at the friends in the library. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might. It's surprising how many people don't know what they have with puzzles sometimes. So, yeah, I hope you do. Hope you do. Ah, sorry. Yeah, it looks like it will be game of the year. I'm looking forward to playing. Um, do it, you won't regret it. If it's not game of the year, then there's no justice left in this world. I confess, you spared Detlef. I love Regis too much for him to betray his kind. You didn't kill Detlef. I did. It took a while. Took a while. I like Regis as well. I'm looking forward to Regis coming in the or has he already come? I can't remember. He I think he's going to appear in the shows, the Netflix shows. I'm looking forward to him appearing because he's one of my favorite characters. Aha! And him and Dandelion. Although I prefer the Dandelion in the show than I do in the game, I must admit, and in the book. I've read the books as well. Has anybody read the books, the Witcher books? I have three that I played daily on Facebook. 100% went to that game is so awesome. I even paid full price for it. We managed to get the Game of the Year Witcher because the Game of the Year version of The Witcher 3 is it has the DLC, both DLC already kind of downloaded, already in it. I cannot think of words just recently. And I managed to get it for like 15 quid. It was quite cheap at the time. But I was quite late to the game with The Witcher, so it wasn't new when I bought it. Way back when. I don't have it anymore though. Right. That's there. No. Oh, it's not there. Where's that then? Oh, it's a bit further up. Okay, it's around about here somewhere. There's some clouds that are kind of hanging over the grass. Um, they're quite brightly coloured as well. So I'm trying to kind of microsort, but there's quite a few pieces here, so it's hard to spread them out. I'm running out of room. There. That is there. That's there. That's not, well, it doesn't quite attach to the horizon yet. They're bright greens. One of the water pieces. Huh? What's this? Oh, right. That's a little person on this path. It's there. And I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that might be over here. Hmm, there. Okay, so the river's building up slowly. Um, that goes there. Where do you go? There. Hmm. Oh, so the top of this flying saucer is green stripes, so they've ended up in with the grass pieces. So I've more or less got all of this flying saucer now. Right. It's coming. It's coming. Um, I did too, to think I almost skipped it until someone mentioned how sad it is. Yeah, on Facebook. I read the Witcher books and Regis is my top three favourite characters. First Ciri, then Yen. Yeah, I like Yennefer. I like Geralt, obviously. But I like Dandelion as well. They changed his name in the show for some reason. They call him Jaskier in the show. Um but and is it Zoltan? Or one of the dwarves is quite fun as well. I'm not a Witcher gamer. I play Diablo Immortal from time to time. Okay. My hubby read the books and gets annoyed when the series messes with the characters. Yeah, there is. Yeah, the series has done some questionable things with the characters. I didn't like how they messed with Vesemir. Um, I didn't really like the portrayal of him. Like, not the actor. The actor was fine, but the way they portrayed him, I didn't really like that. When they killed off, did they kill off Eskel? Can't remember. Which is weird because he's not dead. Um, but I mean, I'm still enjoying it, but I'm quite sad that it's not going to be Henry Cavill anymore. It's going to be Liam Hemsworth. I'm not sure when the next series is coming out though. Uh, I don't have Netflix, but heard they took some liberties. Lol. Yeah, no, they did. They definitely did, and they shouldn't have. Well, I don't think they needed to though. I feel like they could have just stuck to the book source material, and it would have been fine. Um, but I don't know. I mean, I think that's why. Apparently, that's why Henry Cavill walked away from it because he didn't like what they did with it. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I'd heard. Farm Heroes, Bingo Blitz, and Ranch Adventure. All right, I've not. I didn't really associate Facebook with playing games. So that's interesting. I've not played games on it before. Well, when you get a chance to play the DLCs, you're gonna have a lot of fun. I've played some of them. Don't know how far I am with them, but I think I'm pretty far with B&W. Blood and Wine. Yeah, Blood and Wine's like a whole game by itself. A whole separate game by itself. It's big. It's a big expansion. Hearts of Stone is a bit smaller, but Hearts of Stone is really, really good. I like the story in that. When it comes to gaming, I do enjoy playing some of today's games. I always keep going back to the old Pokemon games. Yeah, can't beat the old ones though, can you sometimes? Don't like Yennefer in the series, not at all how I picture her. She was fine before she turned, but she doesn't seem too confident, etc., like she does in the books and the game. Yeah, yeah, no, I like the actress that's playing her. I like her whole look. I don't. She seemed to have this weird crisis kind of midway through it, though, which isn't really her. She is, like you say, she's really confident as a character. We love old game nostalgia. Definitely SS can't beat some of the old games. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, right. So back to this. Um, got a house up here. And there's a little armchair, a little pink one up there. Oh, that attaches to that, so that's good. So I'll keep flipping the pieces over. Uh, Is there many of those in? Right, hang on. Where does this go? There. Oh, that goes that way. It'll be good when I can get this attached to this side. Look at there. Yes, it does. And that goes there. That's a little bit of the cloud thing. So that was in the wrong place. That goes there. Now then. Oh, right. There's a little book. It's a book with legs. I was wondering what that was because it looked like a book, but I couldn't see a book. But I found it. It's there. So that attaches that as well. Book with legs. There's loads of them in the Ludicrous Library puzzle. The 500 piece books with legs. Um, it's so important for directors to love the source material because so many viewers will love the source material. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. It's the main reason the Dragon Ball Evolution movie sucked. I just don't. Sometimes I just feel like it's unnecessary to change it. Like there's no. It would have been fine as it was. Like I don't really understand the reasoning behind it sometimes, but I mean they have stuck to it to a certain extent, but yeah, there's some odd alterations as well. Right, finding little bits of red that I'm not certain where they go. There's a robin. No, that's not a robin. That's the book. Right, I was thinking it was a bird. Don't know. Don't know where that goes. It might belong to this armchair up here. We'll see. That goes there. Does that go there? No, that goes there. Right. So go there. No. Oh, that's a bit of the flying saucer, but I can't fill that bit in. I wish I knew where that bit was. I don't know what I've sorted this into. It's a big grey bit. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Um, so we've got more cloud. There and there. So that's good. And that is eventually going to attach to the flying saucer. Um, it's a bit more of the river. And I've got some darker bits here. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the stand of the legs on this flying saucer. I think that one is as well. Just trying to find anything that I can use to just get this put together. There's another bit of the leg. River. It was a fairly big pile this was, so wouldn't expect it to come together too speedily. This bit of pathway in this corner is quite bright yellow, so that's standing out when I find a bright yellow. That's all pathway, so I don't know how that got in there. Right, what is that? Does that go? That goes there. I'm not sure if that's cloud. I think it is. I just can't fit it in yet. Wait, does it go there? Yeah, it goes there. There's some cloud on this side too, so I may have these in the wrong spot. Yeah, that goes there. That definitely goes there. This one might go over there. Wait. Ah, yeah, it does. Goes there. Not sure about that. That looks like an onion. It is. It's a walking onion with eyes. You see, you never know what you're going to find in a Colin Thompson. You really never know. Didn't spot a walking onion at the start, but there it is. Right, so that goes further down. Underneath this sits around about there. Still, oh, there. Yeah, I was right about that. That is one of the legs of the flying saucer. That is, ah, that goes there. No idea about that. We're getting there. There's not too many more I haven't looked at. So a little bit of cloud up here, and then there's more over here, but there's not a huge amount here. So it's hard, I'm not quite sure whereabouts they go yet. Hmm, what's there? Still can't get this attached. Want to get that attached. Wait, does that go there? Oh, oh, okay. So that's not even cloud, that's river. Ugh, they're very similar looking. Does that go there? Yeah. Okay. No. Mm, yes. It's there. Okay. This I want to get this attached. This is kind of annoying me. It's floating. But had not built down enough yet. Wait. Yay! Okay, I've attached it. I did it. Right, don't know about that. That goes up here. This is kind of the brightest bit of field, so pieces like this are going to go up here, I think. No, that's too bright. No, that's... no. There's a fairly bright bit there. Wait, there. Yeah, there's a bright bit there, so that's fine. Right. Hello, Sybil. I've already said hi to you. I can't remember. Sorry. Enjoying my coffee. I roast my own coffee. Nothing beats the smell of freshly ground coffee beans. Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds good. It does sound nice, doesn't it? Today's coffee is FAF. Can't read it. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Cacond Serra do Cigano from Brazil. I'm certain I've pronounced that wrong. Name of coffee farm in Brazil that supplied green coffee beans that I roasted. Wow. Yeah, it is a lovely smell, isn't it? Really nice. Nada, nice picture. Hello, how are you? Yes, it's a cool picture, isn't it? I have to admit, coffee is one smell I really don't like. Well, that probably works in your. Do you like the taste of it? Do you drink it, Philip? Me on a budget enjoying my Nescafe instant coffee, lol. Yeah, mine was just a home brand instant coffee. I used to have a cafetiere, or what do you call them, a French press. Um, and I use that every day, and I would just buy ground coffee. But it I smashed it. I knocked it off the worktop and it smashed with the coffee in it, which was a bit of a pain. And I've just not replaced it, but I need to because I did used to enjoy that. A nice filter coffee. I love how coffee smells. Can't stand the taste. Didn't used to like it, but then I developed taste for it. The good news is green coffee beans are much cheaper than buying it already roasted. Yeah, I can see how that would be the case. I'm the opposite. Don't like the taste of coffee, but love the smell. Oh, right. Yeah, well, it's probably better for you if you don't drink it. Do you like a cup of tea, Sam? Hello, everyone. Love the smell of coffee. Hi, Deb. But can't stand the taste. Nope, not a coffee or a tea drinker. Not a fan of either. Oh, well, I mean, that's good. That's good. Less caffeine, unless you drink Monsters or Red Bulls. Hope I'm not too late. Hi, Gustin. No, you're not too late. I'm working on the greens. We are on nearly 2 o'clock, so we've still got a good amount of time to go. I've done all you've missed really is the orange sky that I've done today, and I've started the green, so you've missed that. But I'm still working on the green, so it's all good. Um, where's that? Oh, that might be that bush. There's some bushes on the path. So I may have found one of those just there. There we go. That's that attached. That's that one. No, not Guston. Still got an hour. I make a lot of money on Monster Energy. Our students just leave the cans all over the place as I collect them and recycle them. Yeah, students like a Monster, eh? I've never liked Red Bull or Monster. I've never liked energy drinks. Just never got on with them, but I do enjoy coffee. Like coffee and walnut cake or ice cream, but don't drink it anymore. I lived in the Netherlands for 2 years, and so much super strong espresso killed it for me. Yeah, yeah, I can see how that would. Yeah. Hi, Thomas. By the way, wait, have you been here a while? I don't know. I can never remember who I've said hello to and who I haven't. Love a cup of tea, but discovered a few years ago I'm sensitive to tannins, so don't drink much anymore. Oh, right. Or does that make you feel? Does that make you feel sick? Then, Helen. Sonia, before I am pulled away to go to work, if anyone is looking for a good quality wooden puzzle without the delicate slash super thin pieces, I recommend the Unidragon brand. I hope they are still around. Don't really know what happened to Unidragon because I would see them, they would post on Instagram and everything. They had ambassadors and they sent me a puzzle to do. And I did it and I loved it. And I did a video on it and what was it called? Something parrots, colorful parrots or fun parrots. I can't remember. It was something parrot. It was like five parrots sitting on a branch and or six, and you could move them around, and it was brilliant. And then I joined their affiliate scheme thing, and then they got in touch and said, "Oh, we're stopping the scheme," and now I just don't see them at all. So I've no idea what's happened to them. But it would be a shame if they're not around because they were lovely, really lovely, lovely wooden puzzles. I can't stand the taste of energy drinks. I'd compare it to battery acid, though I've never tasted. Yeah, no, that's my feeling about them as well, Guston. Just too, ugh. Like, yeah. Nope, no tea and no coffee for me. My caffeine comes from Coke and Pepsi. Cherry Coke is my weakness. Right. Well, that's not so. Coke and Pepsi's not so bad. Been here since the start. Just been hard at work on my puzzle. Okay, right. Okay, sorry. I can't remember if you said hi at the start or not. Um, I'm glad you're still here. Anyway, probably going to finish segment one of Galactic Time Travel this week, so that's nice. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. Got the Vader helmet to do though. Are we allowed to talk about that now? And then when you've done it, Gustin, are you going to join the 3K life puzzle along? Have you not got that puzzle as well? I will need to find that video. Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of it. Um, Playful Parrots, I think it is. And it was a Unidragon puzzle video that I did quite a while ago now, and it was lovely. Yeah, watch it. It's a nice puzzle. It was a good video if I do say so myself. My wooden puzzle videos don't tend to be as popular on my channel. Um, but it was a nice puzzle and it was a good video. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, Sonia. Yeah, we can talk about Vader now. Okay, good, good. Yeah, you have to approach Vader at some point. You have to face him in order to become a Jedi. Unfortunately, I've picked a real what the hell was I thinking to do this week. Spent all stream trying to do the edge. Oh dear. Which one are you doing? What about Vader? Yeah, oh, so Philip, Vader's a big part of the section, I think, that Gustin's building at the moment of the Galactic Time Travel puzzle, the 18K Star Wars. And I think it was the other day you said in Discord, we don't talk about Vader, Vader's helmet. So I guess he's getting to the point where he has to build Vader now. So I was just wondering if we were allowed to talk about him. I'll probably order the 3K Live sometime next week. I need a break from the style of the Star Wars one. the style of the Star Wars after this. Oh, good, 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 good. Title: Building a 5-in-1 wooden puzzle by Unidragon. Yeah, that's the one. There was 5 parrots. Can't remember if it was 5 or 6. Yeah, it was lovely. I love how as well they had. So you know, how I went with puzzles. Sometimes you find a whimsy in the shape of the oak tree, their logo. Well, in the Unidragon one, there was the Unidragon logo, as a whimsy, but it was like a mirror, and they had the normal one as well, but they had another one that was like a little mirror, and they were interchangeable. You could change them in the puzzle, but it was like in the heart of one of the parrots, and it was so cool. I don't know if they do that in all of their puzzles because I've only done one, but I remember really enjoying that. Thanks, Clark, for that. Yeah, very sick feeling. Oh, right. So many questions answered. Now I know. Used to feel very sick on the way to uni after a quick cuppa. So many unnecessary pregnancy tests. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. But you don't necessarily think something as everyday as a cup of tea is gonna affect you like that. 1,500 Ravensburger map of the universe. Oh, is that a lot of black? A lot of black pieces, Thomas. Vader's helmet is all black and dark blue with some tiny details spread out. Yeah, thank you for looking that up. Sounds like a real challenge to tackle, Guston. Don't worry and use the puzzling force to complete it. See? Yeah, exactly. Totally right. Nada, Vicky, I'm new to your community, but love watching your way of categories of the pieces. Oh, you mean like sorting? I tried one of 1,000, but was too difficult for me. I finished in 2 months. Thanks for the last one of the princess. Wait, oh gosh, I can't get my words out today. What's wrong with me? You mean the Saturday Live where I did Ariel? That one, the princess. Um, yeah. So I'm assuming. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining the community. And I mean, you finished it in 2 months. Do you know what? That's good going for a 1,000-piece puzzle. Not everybody races through them. Um, but yeah, when you say categories, like I assume you mean like sorting. Yeah, I've had to get quite organized with sorting since I started doing large piece counts. I've had to really learn fast how to sort well-ish. Um, but yeah, it's it's handy. It helps me to put them together. It's just a shame I'm not really that keen on sorting. But thank you for sharing that. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, I thought it was from another puzzle. I got this one used. Oh, yeah, yeah, the little Unidragon logo. Yeah, no, they must do it in all of them then. Because I know that you don't always get the Wentworth Oak Tree in all of them. You get it in some of them. But they must do that in all of their puzzles. But I thought that was a really nice touch. That was cool. Luckily, none of the other 3 segments of the puzzle have something as big and low in colour variety as the Vader. Aye, so you get that one over and done with. Kylo Ren is kinda bad, but he was never gonna compare to Vader anyway. Yeah. No, yeah, I know what you mean. Justin, no one can ever compare to Vader. This is true. um, Justin, okay, I have to go. Have a great rest of the day slash evening. Oh, see you later, Sonia. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon. Right. Now that looks like a bit of the castle. I wonder if that goes over here, actually. Yes, it does. It goes over there. I'm still finding some um pieces with like bits of the I know they said spaceships in there. It's not a spaceship. The balloons, the blimps. That's because we're talking about Star Wars. My mind's just spaceships now. Um, right. So that one. Ah, that goes there. Wait, does it? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, but that looks like it goes there. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't think I've got the edge wrong. That looks like it. Oh, okay. That one wasn't right. It doesn't go there. Um, so yeah, I had that one in wrong. Although that looks like it goes there. Yeah, it does. Okay. So I had that one too high up. My bad. Ah, that goes there. And then that's the river. So this side's coming together nicely. And that one. What's that bit? Oh, it's another wee armchair house just there. Is that good there? Yes. Okay, it was kind of hidden under the flying saucer, so I missed it. This one. Ah, what's there? I don't think that might be the river there, but it's really faded, so I can't. It's hard to tell. There. So I'm kind of using color now because I'm getting closer to not having many pieces with other details in. Um, I mean, there's still one or two, but not many. So yeah, using the colors and the different shades of green is helping. What is that? There's a bit of yellow on there. Can't tell what it is though. Some bright greens here, which are more likely to go around here somewhere. Is that one? No? Yes. No. Where are you? Can't see that one quite yet. That's this armchair thingy. Uh, so that yellow bit belongs to this armchair. I've got a bit of the spaceship there. That's a bit of the castle. Oh, no, 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 no. Something over here? No. Right. Again, I feel like this colour belongs over here. I just can't see where it fits in. Not easy, this puzzle. Not easy. That one's down there. So I've got this little patch of green in, so that's good. That's up here. Got some light green up here. Oh, honey now. Well, that's a bit of the castle there. Hmm, there. Bit of the river. Ah, that goes here. I can use shape as well. No reason for me not to use shape. That one. Down here. Hmm. Hmm. There. No. No. Where do you go? I don't know where that goes. There, that goes there. What's that? How much is... Oh, it's really coming together nicely. Look, I'm loving this. Oh, I've missed some here. I've missed some. Uh, oh gosh, there's been loads of talk. Right, and Donna Louise is here. Hello. Yes, the sorting and the finish of the Princess Borders. Oh, right, yeah, the Ariel's frame. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm looking at my iPad because I've had to go back. You have all been talking loads. Either that or I've just got completely immersed and been spending loads of time putting my pieces in. If so, so Vicky, would you consider doing one section of the Disney moments on live stream? If so, which section would you do? Um, I don't know. Maybe. Because I'd want to do a full time lapse of that, but it's a bit difficult with a live stream. Although, unless people didn't mind a little thumbnail of me in the corner when I did it. Um, I don't know. Whichever one is the easiest. I don't know which one the easiest is. Maybe Beauty and the Beast or Bambi. They look not too bad. Maybe. I don't know. It's a thought I could do. Um, Nobody compares to Vader except Dark Helmet, perhaps. Oh, hi, Donna Louise, how you doing? Hey, I miss you. It's late and I have to go to bed, but I had to pop in to say I can't wait to see you in September. Oh, I can't wait to see you. I hope you haven't already gone to bed. I'm sorry I missed you saying hi. I was puzzling. Oh, bless you. And thank you. You've given away some memberships. Thank you. Oh, I can't wait to see you either, and Jeanette. I really can't. I'm so looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Is Dark Helmet the name of Rick Moranis' character in Spaceballs? Lorraine Raspberry, but I don't know of any Spaceball puzzles. Yes, it is. It's been years since I've seen that. I couldn't even remember that his name was Dark Helmet. Um, it's funny though, that movie. I remember laughing at it. Jam the signal. I don't think they can make Spaceballs puzzles. One of the deals they made with George Lucas to be allowed to make the spoof was that no merchandise should be made. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, please, that's so nice. Thank you. So who's got the membership? So there's Brian Snell, Lily Maciel, Son of Lovecraft, Full of Hearts, and Jess Haslam. Well, you have Donna Louise to thank for that. She has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Lorraine Lee, pity. Yeah, it is a pity. I didn't know that. And that is only because he uses Schwartz. He uses the Schwartz. Thank you. Hey, Donna Louise. Hi, Soul Empress. Clark, for the love of us. Great to see you. Are you busy getting ready for your big trip? Yeah, you're going to Slovenia soon, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, say hi. Give Jeanette a hug for me. I miss you both so much. And I love doing video collaborations with you both. It's just always so much fun. We need to do another one where we can all be on call when we build it. You know, like with the 1,000 piece Ravensburger limited edition puzzle we did. I enjoyed that so much because we were all just chatting on a voice chat while we built it, and it was so much fun. We need to do that again, Donna Louise. We'll have to pick up my son. See you in the Discord, puzzle peeps. Oh, I'll see you soon, Soul Empress. Clark, hey, I just finished my last video today and started cleaning the house. We'll start packing the weekend. Did some gift shopping. I leave on my Tuesday. Oh, oh, you're gonna have such a great time. Don't forget to live stream, and we can all join the party. Slice of Life isn't available on the main site I use to buy puzzles. Have to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. here. Nighty night, everyone, and tell Vicky she's a monkey butt for me. Thank you. I'm honoured. I'm honoured, wonky donkey. Oh dear, you would have to pop in when my face is buried in the puzzle. I hope you at least heard me talking anyway and saying hi to you. Sleep well, have an amazing trip. It's coming together very quickly. Yeah, it is. Not Bambi. Beauty and the Beast is easiest, I think, or possibly Snow White when it's not mixed. Snow White could be a good one for streaming. Yeah, well, yeah, I thought that at first because there's lots of colours in it. And that's what I was thinking as well about Beauty and the Beast because you got the yellow and the red steps are quite obvious and the pink curtains. I think those two might be good ones. Not Bambi though, you think? Kind of excited for doing memorable moments and Mickey 90th anniversary next year. Oh right, is that Ravensburger anniversary puzzle rare? It's like a limited edition. They only made so many copies of it. So I don't, I don't think there are many in circulation, Guston. I have the copy I bought last year, but other than that, I've never seen it for sale online. Yeah, no, I don't think there's many around. We were really lucky. Alfonso gifted us that puzzle, the three of us. And so that's why we did it as like a bonus Battle of the YouTube Puzzlers thing. Thanks for the entertainment, everyone. Have to sleep now. Good night, Vicky and all. Oh, good night, Claire. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Just woke up. What's that say? And stretch. Stretch. Monkey butt. What you like, Donna Louise? Bless you. Bambi is tough. Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably Beauty and the Beast, I think I would if I was gonna do it on a live stream. I guess I would just go with what people really sort of wanted on that. Um, because my only real consideration with big puzzles like that is that, I like to do a full time lapse. And it's a bit more difficult to do when there's live streams of it. Although I've not actually tried, I'm gonna have to experiment with the Pokemon puzzle. Because I think I could make a time lapse of that. It's just that you would have the little thumbnail of me in the corner as it was coming together. So providing that's not too off-putting, then I could. But if it's only one section, it might not be that bad anyway. Um, but yeah, I mean, if that's what people would like to see, then I'm okay to do that. Goodness knows when I'm going to get round to it though, Philip. So I sort of I was answering comments before I came on this live stream, and I was talking to somebody about, the order of the puzzles I'm going to be doing kind of next, the big puzzles. And I think I've basically come to the decision that I'm going to do this is not on live streams. This is for videos. I'm going to do all the sections of wildlife. That's the one I'm doing now and then the other two. Then I'm going to do the Clementoni downtown, the 6K. And then I'm going to do. I was toying with the idea of pulling out one of the sections of the Star Wars puzzle, but I don't think I'm going to do the Star Wars puzzle before I do Lahaina Vision. I think I actually want to do Lahaina Vision first. And the reason for that is because I don't want to do it between sections of the Star Wars puzzle because I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix Lahaina Vision. So it's going to be a huge project, and I kind of don't want to be halfway through the Star Wars puzzle when I'm working on a mixed Lahaina Vision, if you see what I mean. So I might just do that first, and then pull out Star Wars. So it'll be like a 1-2 on the dream puzzles. Um. So yeah, so that's my running order, but I have no idea how long that's going to take. So so yeah, the memorable moments. I mean, I can't wait to do it, but it's just when I'm gonna get to do it. Um, and that's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. But yeah, I suppose I would. I suppose I would. In answer to your question, it's kind of a long-winded way of answering the question. Um, but yeah, I suppose I would. Um, right. Where are you? There. There. Right. This is getting a bit easier to fill in now. There's not There's only really that bit on that side, so that's fine. Um, so I'm just filling in some gaps here. So you're there. And I am going to start working on my full collection, like my entire collection videos soon, very soon. What I've started doing is I've created a spreadsheet so I can get them all in there, all my puzzles. Because if without that, I feel like the videos are going to be quite rambly, and I'm going to be discovering puzzles I forgot I had. So I'm going to literally just go through all my puzzles and write them all down. And then once I've got that, I feel like I can plan it a bit and figure out kind of a running order of how I present it, really. Because I've got loads of different brands, I've got loads of different collections, I've got loads of different piece counts. So I think I'm just getting organized first, and then I'm going to start filming that pretty soon. So quite excited about that video actually. So that'll be coming pretty soon. Um, uh, you can put a black box over your thumbnail in the corner to match the black board. Yeah, you did suggest that actually. I'd forgotten that. Yes, I could. I could. That's true actually. Don't think I did Pokemon on black boards though. So I could put a white box, I suppose, for Pokemon. Pretty sure I did Pokemon on whiteboards, didn't I? But yeah, that's true. I could. I could do that. Um, plus people's attention is on the puzzle during a time lapse. Yeah, no, I think they'll probably barely notice me moving really fast in the corner. But yeah, no, it's a good point, Clark. I never even thought of that. And you did suggest it before. I'd forgotten. After doing one section of Star Wars not mixed, I heavily recommend not mixing that one. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna mix the Star Wars puzzle. No, I'm not. I decided that a wee while ago. I was undecided about it. But in any case, when I mix an 18K, or when I do a mixed 18K, because I actually already own one that's mixed now. I bought it that way. Um, that was something I was going to do after mixing a 13K because I thought I would kind of build up gradually because I've done a 9K mixed. Then I was going to do a Clementoni mixed. And that was the Lahaina Vision, and then an 18K. So I'll build up the steps, but I'll not mix the Star Wars one now. I decided not to. But thank you though for the advice. It's good to know that that was the right decision. It just seems like a bad idea. Yeah. No, no, I kind of had come to that conclusion. Um, puzzle is coming along nicely. Yeah, it's looking great. It really is looking great. I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased with it. Um, yeah, it's coming along lovely. So sorry. Ah, we love a spreadsheet. Yeah, yeah, it's very organized for me. I'm not normally that organized. Yeah, I finally created a puzzle spreadsheet too. I feel like it's a form of leveling up. Yeah, for me, it's just I'm losing track of my puzzle collection is kind of exploding, and I'm losing track. So I just feel like I need to get into my head what I have. And I have puzzles in different parts of the house now, and I have some on the wall, and I have some in the lounge. I've got some. I've got most of them are in here, obviously. Some are completed, some aren't completed. Um, and there are some, leaving, and new ones coming in. Because I've got like a box of ones that I'm kind of moving on, and so it's changing all the time. It's really fluid. So it's yeah, I need to get organized on in that respect first, and then I can plan it and film it a bit better. But Sam, sorry, I just spotted what you said. Um, so yeah, so that's coming up. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. But I'm excited. I'm excited to do that one. Right. So, and after the mixed 18K, then there's a mixed 24K, and then mixed 42. Well, with the 24K, I've actually considered that. I've considered mixing that. I mean, I'm saying this, I don't own that puzzle yet. Um, but there comes a point where I just don't know how practical it is to mix a puzzle that large in this flat. Then again, I feel like, winter's here and she's mixed that 40K. I feel like I can't say that now. Because it's just like, yeah, I mixed it, and it just seems like no big deal to you. Um, but I don't know, the 42K seems a lot to me. I know Puzzle Me This did it, but right, if I had a massive table like that, that would be a really fun, like, project and a half. I reckon I would love that. And doing it the way he did, where he got family members round and doing parts of it and stuff like that, I think that that would be so cool. Just I think it would stress me out trying to do that in here. I would just have so many bits of board and puzzle, and I don't know. I think that would stress me unless I had a big enough space. The 24K I would consider. I would consider. Um, Bigger than that, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Unless I had a really big room, like Puzzle Me This did, I would do that. I would do that. I think that looks fun. Um, I'd like to get the around the world puzzle as well at some point. Um, Someone on FB Marketplace was selling around the world fully mixed a few weeks ago. Surprisingly, nobody wanted to buy it. Why would you do that? Like, why? Seriously? What? Why? Why would you mix it all up and then try and sell it? Not that they mixed it up in order to sell it, but why would you? Oh, that's just, yeah, I don't get that at all. I just enjoy having the full thing I'm puzzling laid out to mix two big stuff. Yeah, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Could find a local business willing to donate space and then could have a 42K mixed puzzle along with people popping in to help. That would be fun. Would you pop in, Sam? Would you take the trip up to Stirling and do a wee bit of it? In Disney Museum, I had to do on the floor, and that was painful. Oh gosh, yeah. I did parts of that on the floor. It is painful. It is painful. I don't know how you do it, Thomas. Hoping for a good Sunday this summer so I can finally lay out life and see it all together. Oh, yay! Oh, that'd be amazing. Um, perhaps it, perhaps because it's such a faff to split a jigsaw up into sections when you're breaking a jigsaw up. Oh, could be, I guess. But if you knew you were going to sell it, you would take that time, wouldn't you? Like, because no, only bonkers people are going to buy a mixed 42K puzzle. And I mean, I am a bit bonkers, but still, still, I think I'd rather have the choice. I might travel to the UK to help. Yay! Okay. An in-person live stream, working together on the 42K in a random room in Stirling. I love it. That's such a great idea. I love it. It would take forever. Like, how much would it cost me in rent to do that? Unless I could find somewhere with really cheap rent. I'd be too scared of someone stealing a piece. Do you know that crossed my mind as well, Gustin? I thought that. I'd be like, yeah, I can't. Not just anyone can go near it. Only people that hold puzzles sacred. Because if there were loads of missing pieces, that would stress me out. If you do a 42K mixed puzzle along in real life, I'll be there with bells on. Oh, well, we'd hear you coming then. That's good. I didn't think of that. Most likely they mixed and it was too hard to complete. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right, Julie. Yeah. I mean, like, I even split up 4K puzzles if I know I might sell it. Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? There are levels of bonkers. That's two bonkers, yes. Yes, it's a spectrum, isn't it? A bonkers spectrum. Not members of the public, just as puzzlers. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. But it would have to be like, 'cause I don't know any puzzlers locally. You're about as local as it gets, Sam, to me. And how far is it? How far are you from Stirling? I don't know how many miles you are away. But yeah, we'd have to have people making international trips. Maybe Mark and Chris will come again from Australia. We can have an Australia group, an American group, a UK group, a European group. We can just all come together. That'll be fun. We'll have a big party. Well, I didn't split the 4K when I broke it up. Yes. Well, that's because, well, you did ask though, didn't you, Sam? You did ask. So, at least you were considerate in that respect. Right. Okay, I've got like half an hour. So, I could maybe make a start on this balloon. I don't think I'm going to get much of it done, but we can see, can't we? So right, and maybe I'll spread it out in the box. What I think I might do is get any pieces with little bits of sky like that. And if you look at the top of this balloon, this patchwork balloon, there's like a cloud that goes right across. So it's all kind of faded at the top. So I might pick those bits out and put those together. And I can just make a start on it. I can just make a start. So I'll pull those out now. And as I say, any kind of with like bits of sky along the edge, I'll also pull out. Um, that I don't even think is balloon. I think that might belong to the path. I've missed the path quite a lot with this puzzle. Um, 21. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's it's a lot quicker of a journey than Clark would have to make. I could be tempted to make the trip north to help with Star Wars or Disney moments. Yeah? Yeah, you're down in London, aren't you? Hee hee. Star Wars or Disney moments. But not the 42K. That one doesn't tempt you. Um, I'll bring you that copy of Disney Museum I saw down at the bookshop. I know you collect those. Brill Vicky needs another copy of Disney Museum. Yeah, I need all the copies. All the copies. Bring them to me. Tried doing that with Lahaina Vision as well. It didn't work out. Oh dear. I'm not going to live that down, am I? Right, I'm getting the sky ones in. So that's good. I think that's pretty much all of them. Uh, there. Couple more with orange bits of sky down here. So hopefully I'll find those. That's quite a light coloured one. I know. Sometimes I still like. I'm far into that section on Disney Museum, and sometimes I still kind of like stop and think, can't believe I'm doing this again. I never thought I would do large piece counts multiple times. So yeah, I'm just crazy, I guess, or bonkers. Maybe I'm high level bonkers. Right. Okay. I'm finding some of these balloons here. This little bunch of little balloons here. Found some of them in this pile. Um, yeah, but I can't attach that yet. It's over here somewhere. Um, sorry. Hmm. A wee chuckle there at Donna Louise. Monkey butt. How dare she? Oh, there's another one of those balloons. Oh, there's a grey one right at the top. Ah, it's there. That goes there. There we go. Well, that's at least a decent floating section anyway now. I mean, how long would the 42K actually take if people were willing to take vacation time? I don't know. Mixed. Um, I don't know. How long how long are they taking for a vacation? How long have they got? Don't know, because I mean, a lot depends on how many people are working on it, if it's mixed. Um, and yeah, like you say, like how long people are gonna take if they do take a trip. Um, I don't know. It could be done, I guess. It could be done. I was gonna say maybe I could do all the pre-sorting, but I think I'd rather not. It actually sounds like my nightmare. I was gonna suggest Ryber, New York, but I only have one of those, and I don't see myself finding another one soon. Yeah, no, it's pretty rare that one, at least for a normal price as well. We need a members Airbnb. Yes, in Scotland. I like it. With a huge table for the 42K. I think one huge space and 10 people should get the Disney moments done within a week. So 10 people, that's 4,000 pieces. That's 4,000 pieces a person. And in a week, maybe, maybe if it was like solidly worked on, if that was pretty much, we ate, slept, and drank puzzles. If that was pretty much all we did, yeah, I think that would probably work. I've done the Pokemon 5000 once, sold it, and now I have a new copy because I want to do it again. So we can make a bonkers club. Yeah. Oh, do you know what's funny? I actually have considered doing that puzzle again purely so I can do a time lapse. But it just I don't know. It seems a bit silly, really. I just don't have time. The Bonkers Club, yeah, sounds good. Bonkers Club sounds good. I don't really see myself doing any of the massives more than once. I can't see myself doing it on many of them, but yeah, I am. I think it was just because I gave that one away, and then I regretted it, and I thought, well, do you know what? It'd be fun to do it on a live stream. So I just bought it again. But it helped that I managed to get a bargain on it. I mean, it was like £35 or something. We know how many hours that it took for Puzzle Me This. We could divide by number of people helping. Yeah, that's true. Would, would you really come over and join in with that, Clark? My maths is based on unmixed and a person taking a section each. Yeah, I think that would be doable. Definitely. Yeah. Well, okay. So, well, here's a question then. If the 42K wasn't mixed, how long would it take everybody then? My maths is what about hiring the Sterling Youth Hostel? Oh, I've never actually been in there. I don't know if I don't know if it's got big enough space. I could find out. That's just not far from where I work. Yeah, I could easily do a 4,000 piece Disney puzzle in a week if I did nothing else. Well, yeah, this is the thing. If you could just put that solid time into it, yeah, absolutely. Um, I'm thinking we could have like maybe like a catering van or something outside wear hats with drinks in. We could just drink. We don't have to stop to do any of that. Do shifts so we can, sleep in the corner. The youth hostel, I suppose that would have beds, wouldn't it? Um, okay, I'm convinced. Count me in. What convinced you? The youth hostel? How long did it take them? I can't remember. He does explain it at the end of it all. Even if I ended up with Fantasia or Peter Pan. Mm, forever. But it's no fun if it's not mixed. Where's the challenge? Yeah, no. Well, this is the thing. Yeah, no, I think it would have to be. But because like if it wasn't mixed, then I could just do the 42K in here. Um, making Disney moments sounds like a nightmare. All the starry pieces, yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't mix that the memorable moments. But I would mix the 42K on the basis that you're saying, Sam. Um, no drinking when puzzling. If you mean alcohol. Oh no, I'm talking about water. I'm talking about keeping like hydrated and fed so we don't stop. It'd have to be well sealed though. Maybe it's too dangerous. But no, I wasn't talking about alcohol. Like a 24-hour puzzle-a-thon. Get 20 people and we can do both the 40K Disney puzzles in a week. Story pieces really aren't bad if you enjoy gradients. Yeah, there's a slight colour to them all, isn't there? Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Although the colour of Snow White and Dumbo and Lion King all look very similar. And the colour of Jungle Book and Bambi looks similar. And Peter Pan and Cinderella and The Little Mermaid look very similar. I don't know if there's very slight colour differences in those. Story pieces. Now that's an idea, Gustin. Right, we seem to have a divide here. We seem to have some people wanting to mix the 42K and some people wanting to mix the 40Ks. Probably more like a 48-hour or 72-hour-a-thon. We'd have to, yeah, well, yeah, if we're non-stop doing it. That would be a really knackering holiday, wouldn't it? We're going on holiday to Britain. Do you feel rested? No, I feel knackered. I was puzzling the whole time and I never stopped. They wouldn't let me stop. Right. Oh, there's many in there now. I might just get time to put a few of these pieces in. I really love that idea. I really do. Really do. I don't know. Do you think it could happen? It'd take a bit to coordinate, wouldn't it? But they do the worlds every year, so why not? Okay, these are going in quite nicely. Um, that belongs over here. They don't seem as many as they look either. They have a sort of just they're sort of just organically going in. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. With a be on-site chiropractor. Yeah, we need a whole team of people. A week of British Chinese takeaway and puzzling sounds great to me. British Chinese. Yes, it's a definite category all on its own, isn't it? Get sponsorship for it. Do you know what? I reckon they could televise that and it'd be a really fun entertainment. Be like, we got people together from all over the world to build this mixed 42,000 piece puzzle. Maybe the guy from Puzzle Me This, what's his name again? Is it John? Can't remember his name. Um, Maybe he'll come over and put in a couple of pieces. Is the Mickey 40K even for sale anymore? Feels like it'd be out of production. I think you can still get it, can't you? Don't know actually. I'm not sure. Gustin, good question. Um, that's not a puzzle I've ever really kind of. I don't know. That puzzle's never really drawn me in. I love the memorable moments. Um, I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I've never been really that drawn in by that puzzle. Right. So this is this is good. This is good. That is there. Does it? Yes, it does. And that one, that just seems to be light in colour. I'm not even sure I can attach that. Oh, I can. It goes there. There we go. So they're most of the cloud pieces of that balloon, and I've managed to kind of get the edge done where there's bits of sky in it. It's as a general rule, it's a bit darker at the bottom. So these darker pieces might go in. Um, yeah. Wonder who would sponsor it. Maybe Educa would. Do you think? It's a good idea. It's a good idea, Thomas. As long as, I don't get a bunch of people saying, "Yeah, we'll come," and then nobody comes and I end up there on my own. Crickets chirping in the background. Well, you'll have no excuse, Sam, because you're really close. Right. That goes there. Hmm. Oh, that bit goes there. I just have it since someone was selling it fully sealed for like 200 euros at some point last year. Yeah, that was a good find. I love the whole idea. This feels like a great social thing for puzzlers. Not everyone is a speed puzzler. No, absolutely. Absolutely. You do see like you see on Instagram and stuff adverts for puzzle marathons and things like that, like 24-hour puzzle-a-thons and stuff like that. We wouldn't necessarily need to do it quite to that extent, but you know, it would literally be a puzzle vacation. It would probably require a bit more planning than we can do in a YouTube live chat. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Going to have to go soon. Saturday stream still on, Vicky. Yes, all good for Saturday. Same time, same place. I just haven't scheduled it yet. Um, if you plan it, we will come. Oh, bless you all. Do you think I could get So how many people would be ideal? Well, as many people as possible, I guess. But what do you think the least amount of people working on it? So say it was for a week. Say people flew or drove or came over for like a week. How many people do you think we'd need at the very least? I would want sightseeing time, and I could be a water and food server. Absolutely. Well, if you see if we found somewhere in the centre of town, um, there's plenty to see. A good couple of people to talk to about that is Mark and Chris. Mark and Chris from Australia. They're in the Discord server and they're members, and they came over. They came over to well, they did like a big holiday where they went to different places in Europe. But as part of it, they came and stayed in Scotland, and they came over to Stirling. They went up to Stirling Castle, and because I showed them where I walked them up to it. It's really close by. So yeah, there's plenty to see. Um, Bye, SS. I'll see you later. At least 7.5. What people? Does that mean one kid? It's to be one kid involved. I'll be the point five. That would be brilliant, Sybil. I would love that. Um, 7.5. Well, oh gosh, that sounds amazing. Well, do you know what? I think that would be so, if I I wouldn't be able to do it this year. I think people would need plenty of forewarning for something like that. 10 sounded doable, and you think we could do mixed 42,000 piece around the world with 10 people in a week in a big room. We need a long lead time to allow people to plan vacation time. Yeah, absolutely. Plus I'm on a couple of trips this year. So, yeah. Um I think 10 to 15 depending on if it's mixed or not and how hardcore we plan on going for it. Certainly not this year. Oh no, no. No, I won't be able to. I'm not a member and not on Discord, but could spare some time depending on when, etc. I guess I will have to become a member and sign up to Discord. Well, you don't. Well, so Discord is free, Lorraine, and that's it's a fun. You can be as involved as you want. You can post in there, or you can just read the posts, or dip in and out. It's just a nice place where you can share pictures of your puzzles and stuff like that. So Discord is good. I'm not. You're not forced to become a member. This wouldn't be a members only thing. Definitely not. Um. So yeah, but although it would be good if like because we probably need a group, like a WhatsApp group or something, like the League of Bonkers Puzzlers or something, and the big mix project or something. I don't know. We'd give it a name, and we'd probably need a group so we could all communicate with each other about it. But yeah, no, this would be open to everybody who wanted to join in. I mean, obviously, I would love it if you became a member, but you wouldn't be forced to be. But the Discord is free, so have a wee look at it and see what you think. If you don't like it, obviously, then you don't have to, um, You don't have to use it as much, but it is a nice place. Nice place to be. Get Connor the 11-year-old. He'd probably complete it in a week by himself. Yes. Is he going to be the point five, do you think? You can invite various puzzle personalities to come along. Like Donna, Louise, and Jeanette? Alejandro? If it's planned in advance, I would see it as an adventure to join. Yeah, well, why not? Why not? I think arriving in Stirling and spending your first day sorting for 7 hours might be a bit bad. Well, maybe we'd let you have 1 day's grace. You could arrive and chill, and then you're at the table sorting. We also have a chat for pet pictures, which is great. Yes, that's true. We've got a pet chat. There's all kinds in there. Sign me up. What is the collective noun for a group of puzzlers? Dissectologists? Although you could just say puzzlers. I don't know what the collective noun is. Puzzlers. um, I would be jet lagged the first day, so I could work the night shift. Lol. Ah, that's true. Yeah, Thomas beat jet lag with sorting. Oh, it would certainly put you to sleep. Baffle of puzzlers. I like that. I like that. His team name was 3.5 Men. He is a zero point 0.5. Oh, well then, see, yeah, it works, doesn't it? It works. The bonkers puzzlers. Helen, that just made my day. Yes. And I'm not shape sorting 42k before anybody asks. Oh, aren't you going to bring like 3,000 trays? I was hoping you'd provide all the trays, Sam. We need loads of boards. So Puzzle Me This had loads and loads of pieces of cardboard. Um, I reckon we'd need a lot of that. And I can't believe I'm actually having this conversation. Like, this is mental. Um, you need loads of boards to sort because there'd have to be some sorting going on. There you go, IKEA as a sponsor. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, holy goodness. Get sponsorship from the foam board company. Yes. And Educa, maybe. You think? I would so shape sort 42k. Would you? Maybe also a tea and coffee sponsor then. Yeah. Or like something really Scottish what's it called? Shortbread. A shortbread company to sponsor it. Of shortbread and tea. Is it tea a GB thing? Yes, it is. It certainly is. Certainly is. I think I've done puzzling now. I'm just completely immersed in this conversation now. I've done as much as of the balloon as I'm going to manage, I think, today. Um, I can't really do a great deal more because I'm running out of time. But pleased I've got a little bit done. Um, and I can continue with this next week with the balloon. And there's only those left, and they're nice and spread out in this box as well. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, and then after that, we're looking at these: the castle and the path. I'm thinking the castle probably to the balloon. Even though it's a bigger pile, I think I can do more micro sorting within it. Like for example, that goes there. And there's lots of sky in the background and things. So probably we'll do that next. But yeah, happy with progress this week. It's looking good, isn't it? There's a very obvious kind of castle-shaped gap there. And then we've got the balloon there. So once that's filled in, it's essentially going to be half the puzzle done, and then I'll be working on this side. But it's looking great. I'm so pleased with that. And my Lord. Yeah. Well, it sounds like fun. I would love to do that. I would love to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 3 o'clock. My alarm just went, so I'm gonna have to head off. But okay, well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We've got the Discord as a space we can communicate about this, and you can actually message each other on Discord as well. If you're not in the Discord, there is an invite link in my description. So click on that. If you're not got like a Discord account, just sign up and you can join my server using that invite link, and it's free. So, I mean, have a look at it, see what you think. See what you think. Might not be for you, but you might love it. I mean, we certainly have loved it. Everybody that's in there just now have really been enjoying being a part of that. So yeah, do come along and have a look at that. Very quickly, don't forget to check out my merch store, which I'm modeling here. And I'm so glad it came today. Um, this is the new design, the usual suspects. So yeah, have a wee look at that if you are interested in that. And yeah, I will be back on Saturday with the Disney Museum, continuing on with the frames, probably the Pinocchio frame. And yeah, and I'm working away on wildlife. I'm going to put some photographs up of it, hopefully today, if I get the time this afternoon. I'm going to put some progress photos up on it because it's coming together really, really nicely. And I'm hopeful to have a fairly quick finish on it. So yeah, look out for that as well. But for now, I have to say goodbye and I have to rush off. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for the chat. It's always such good fun. I'm loving these ideas we're having. Who knows? Maybe we will all be in a room very soon putting together a giant puzzle, and it would be great to meet all of you. Anyway, I will see you probably Saturday now. Bye, everyone.